How's it going, everybody? Cinple here, and welcome to Scrap Mechanics Survival. This is the first episode of the survival series. Thought I'd go ahead and give this a try. Seemed kind of fun to do. Like, I've really been enjoying just playing the game. And I figured why not have you guys tag along on some of the shenanigans that I'll probably be getting into. So in this episode, I figured I'd show you guys around what I've made already, my little base, a couple of my vehicles, and then I want to go out and do some harvesting because I need to get a lot of resources because I want to build right over here. This is going to be a parking lot for all of my vehicles because this is kind of at a slight hill and they all keep sliding back into the base kind of a little bit over time. And I figured it'd be nice to get them out of the way because whenever the farm bots and all that come in from my raid, the vehicles are always in the way. So it gets kind of annoying to have to move them all the time or put them on a lift so that way they stay safe. So I figured why not just build ourselves a little parking lot. But first, let me kind of give you a little tour of what I have going on over here. So I do have a little kind of secret base, or whatever you want to call it, like a secret trap that I have here. I got this idea from, I think it was from Scrap Mechanic and Con Gaming. So this thing just kind of bounces back and forth, and if you get on it, knocks you out. But it does that with the hay bots. The greenies, for some reason, they keep attacking this, so I need to actually put like a smooth edge on this so they'd run up. But they'll run up here, they'll get ragdolled, and you can just sit here and shoot at them. It's actually pretty nice. And then I have my little front door. That way, once when the raid comes, I can close it up, and the whole front part of the base is all nice and safe. And then this is quick access in and out for me for right now, being I don't have any parking on the side for vehicles. Then over here, this is my little farm that I've got so far. I actually just finished getting all the soil earlier today. And so now I've got my watering system. It's all complete. Just tried it out. But turn it on. It goes all the way out. When I reach the end, there's a little sensor. Turns it off, sends it back. And then just turn that off so that way it doesn't run a cycle again. But it's picking up water from right over here. Got my little water tank and my inlet, and then it just feeds out to the water cannons out there. A little resource heavy, you know, I had to use 10 water cannons. I tried to build something using one, but I'm not that good with the logic to try to move down and move over. I know Con Gaming has a video on that. If you're interested, make sure you check it out. You know, I used a little bit of that idea for mine, which is using these blocks and a sensor. So every time it goes across a block, it triggers it and all the cannons go off. But trying to get the other aspect of it was just, that was difficult for me. I might try to do it later on in the future, but for right now, I think this is fine. And then, of course, I have my whole little crafting area over here. This is the recycle bot. If you haven't seen the video before, make sure you check it out, but I am playing on mods. So I do have the 4 mods, and with one of the mods in it, I get this nice little recycle bot. So I can grab all these greenies. Like, I actually think I have a greenie head out here. Take a look. Yeah. So I can grab one of the greenie heads. Bring it in over here. And where is it? Ah. So click this, one greenie head, craft it, and I will get 5 metal blocks out of that. And then everything just gets dumped right in here. And then I can move that, put it over here. Eventually I want to get this hooked up in line with these chests, and then that chest hooked up in here, so that way everything I scrap gets put automatically into what I can use to create. And so right now it's this big loop system. So in on this side, out, and it just is a full loop, so everything gets immediately accessible for crafting. Alright, so for today, what I want to get accomplished, actually as soon as it gets back to daylight, is a couple things. I need to do some harvesting, which I'll use the harvester, and you guys will be able to see this thing in action. Because I need to get a lot of stone to finish off this parking lot back over here. So that's going to take a while. And then I also want to get a garment bot, because I have all of these garments and I would like to see what's in there, because I don't know if you saw, but I'm still in the, you know, base Raggedy Ann looking character. So it'd be nice to get him, you know, a little bit better looking. So that's kind of the goal for today. So I'm going to go ahead and let it get to daylight, and then we will go out and do some harvesting, and I'll show you how this little guy works. All right, cool. See you guys in a minute. All right, you guys. So I figured since while we were waiting for sunlight, I'd come by and take a look and see what I had to do to get the dress bot and the cook bot. So actually, the dress bot isn't that far. I do have some, I think this is like metal 3 or metal 4. I'm gonna have to create a little bit more of that, and I should potentially have enough. You know, I don't know. I mean, regardless, I can go out and collect a few more of the component kits to be able to get that, but that's not that far off. So I think that is going to be one of the goals for today, is going to be making enough of the, was that tier 3, tier 4 metal, and then going out and making sure I have enough component kits. And the cookbot, we'll hold off for now, but the dress bot I think would be an awesome thing to get today. So what we need to do is go do some harvesting though, since we got some daylight. So actually, let me give you a real quick tour of the harvester here. So it has four drill bits. They kind of spin towards the center. I might see about adding another drill down here, and that might become apparent a little bit later. But these run off of just the controller. So the controller is a level 5, so that way I could put it at its fastest speed. And then it goes to a rotation of 360 and negative 360 back and forth on a loop. And so when I get in here and we turn it on, they just spin quick enough. Oh, and it is double bearinged. I should have probably mentioned that. So it is double bearinged, which is what gives it enough speed to be able to actually drill through the rock. So I do got to double bearing it, which is another reason why you need that, you know, level 5 controller. Otherwise, you don't have enough connections to be able to make that work. And then it is also piston powered, so we can go up, get to those top rocks, and then kind of bring it down and start crushing. I might add another couple pistons to kind of extend outwards a little bit, because sometimes do get kind of hung up a little bit, but it is not bad. You know, you can just turn it on, come down, drop over it, and just kind of keep doing that and crushing it all up. And then all that comes down. The little resource collectors are hung down a little bit so they can pick it off the floor. Feeds right into the resourcer, and then it dumps it right here into the container. And so I actually have a bunch of metal still in here from the last time I went. And while I was driving up, I found quite a few of some Haybot arms that I never picked up, so I just rummaged through those and got those all collected and started resourcing that. So there is a node back over here that I was working on last time, and then I got completely filled up. So I'll show you how this works, and then I'm going to do a bunch of kind of resourcing for a while, and then I'll bring you back after that. But let's kind of show you how this thing works. So we'll turn this thing on. Come right up to here. Drive right into this if we want. Kind of get everything that's usually on the floor that kind of like hides underneath. We can go like this, and then if we want, so if we want to get this top one, we can drive up over here and then come down on top of it, break it up. And then all these ones that are kind of down here on the floor, I'm just going to drive over. And it just kind of crushes it up. We can just sit here. That'll start breaking. That'll start breaking. And then the resource collectors will just start picking things up. So I'm going to do this for a while, collect a bunch of resources, see if I can get enough stone. And we could use all this metal to make that, what, tier 3, tier 4 metal, so we can get the dress bot. And then we should have ourselves a pretty successful day. So I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes after I get a bunch of this stuff resourced, alright? Alright. Alright, you guys, we are back. I actually found another little stone node on the way back, so we actually have a little bit more stuff going in. Looks like we've got like 2 layers with some metal there. 4 layers, some stone, some metal. So it was actually a pretty good node. Lots of metal out of that one. Let's see, how are we looking so far? So not too bad, actually. Take a look at that. We got a lot of metal. Like, I'm almost wondering if we want to start consuming some of this metal that we have in here, but I do want to take a bunch of this, put it in our craft bot, which I am slowly running out of room in here. But let's see how much. So we got 4. Oh, 50 right there. So we have enough. Yeah, all we needed was 50. And we have 50 there. We actually need to make a few of those, let that craft, and then it would be good to replenish the metal 3, just so if we need it, it is there, because that was actually kind of nice to have. Well, cool. So we have enough metal to get the dress bot. So we need some craft bots, or we need some component kits. Alright, with that should actually be pretty easy. I think we will take... Let's take the rover vehicle. We'll let that machine just finish doing its harvesting. And let's go out and see if we can find some hay bots and little greenies to get ourselves the last few component kits. Alright, so we are back at the mechanic shop. And we should be able to get that dress bot. I think we have everything. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Crafting. Sweet. Oh, you know what? One thing I forgot to show you guys when I was headed over. The nice thing about this little rover is... Boom. That. Got hydraulics. But that way, if I get stuck or if I'm going through some tough terrain, I can lift it up and get some extra ground clearance, drop it back down, and be able to not get stuck. Look at that. I can get it to bounce like an old like 64 Impala. Alright, that was fun. So we have our dress bot. Ooh. We're gonna have to stick this on the back of the truck. Let's see. Yeah, I might want to put on the front. Otherwise I'm gonna have like no steering whatsoever. Let's see. Let's go. Oh my goodness. That's a problem. Alright, that's not bad. It's kind of clear, or kind of centered. Oh, man, we are going to be top heavy. Alright. We're just going to have to take our time going back. Oh, man, look at that front end. Look how much, like, pressure is on those axles. Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can't see. There we go. Man, that thing is squatting. But nice thing about the hydraulics, we can lift it up. So it does, when it's extended like this, I never really upgraded the, oh god. I never upgraded the pistons, so they don't always support the most weight, so it gets kind of funky. Oh, that ain't right. Alright, there we go. It fixed itself. Alright, we'll just keep the hydraulics down for right now, shall we? Alright, we survived and made it back. Man, just barely. Alright, let us get this off of there. And now we need to find a place to put this. Huh. Where would be a good place for this? There we go. Alright. So we need, if I remember, we need a bunch of cotton. I got a few. And let's just pick a couple random ones, shall we? We'll do this one, that one, and that one. Alright. Let's take a peek. Oh, apparently I did grab 4. Alright. Okay, so it's only 5. Alright, let's see what we get with this first one, shall we? And it's done, let's see. Ooh. Alright, we got a shirt. Let's make that. And let's take a peek. Where is shirts? Torso? Ah, there we go. Oh, I don't know where I got that one from. That's cool though. I didn't know that I got... Oh, look at that. I actually have a couple things. Where did these come from? Huh. That's interesting. Alright, well, whatever. So, we do have that shirt. Kind of like it. What do you guys think? Alright, let's keep that one on. Let's take a peek at what the next one is. So, more gloves. Alright, let's make that one. And let's see, gloves. So, we got those gloves. You know what? Kind of like... Kind of like the ones with the straps for right now. Oh, that jacket doesn't look too bad. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. I kind of like that. And apparently we had shoes and different backpacks, so we use that. Alright, let's see what we have on this one. Alright, kind of the white tee. And let's put that in there. Get that one making. Let's see, man, it got dark. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm still a fan of that jacket. Alright, let's let this finish, and then we will see what this one is. Alright, let's take a peek. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of like some gray gloves. Gloves. You know what? I kind of like that. Yeah, we're going to go with that for right now. Alright. So, our guy's looking better. Cool. So, we're going to keep some more of these to kind of unpack a little bit later on. And I think I'm going to give the wifey a couple of them as well. So that way she has some good selection, because same thing, she's in just the standard outfit. So, hey, at least we got a dress spot. So, that's awesome. So with that, I think we will call this an episode. I did want to work on this a little bit, but, you know, I think this video has been running long a little bit already. We did accomplish something. We got a wardrobe, and we actually have some outfits, which is awesome. I love it. Let's get him in the light, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Cool. He's looking better already. So, I think all in all, it was a pretty successful episode. We got the dress bot, and I think on the next one, I'm going to work on this parking lot and the drawbridge. And that's going to be a definite episode in just itself, trying to figure out how the heck this is going to work. And that will be interesting. So, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notifications so you can catch that episode when I release it, which hopefully won't be too long after this. And make sure that you guys comment down below if you have any ideas for future episodes, alright? Until then, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one, alright? Later.